Herzlich willkommen zu Dragons TV und an meiner Seite von den Fellbach Flashes ist Malik Whitaker. Danke, dass du Zeit genommen hast. Thank you for taking some time.
Nah, no problem, man. Thank you for having me.
No problem. You're playing your first season, rookie season, in Germany with the Fellbach Flashes. What kind of experience has it been?
It's been a great experience so far. Currently fourth in the play, but still fight for the playoffs. So we're just making the most out of it, and I'm enjoying it.
Last season, the Flashes just missed the playoffs. This season, they're on playoff course. The defense, the success starts with the defense. What else are reasons why the team is doing so well?
I think the chemistry is just out of this world. I mean, you look at our shooting numbers, and it's crazy that we are where we are, the way we shoot. But I think like you said, it's our defense and the energy that we bring every day in physicality.
Zaire Thompson has been out since 6 weeks, and you guys are doing just fine without him. What kind of adjustments did the team have to make without him?
We always just have the next man up mentality. We've been having seasons where different players are out different week, and it's just who's willing to step up. I mean, we all put the work in, so we're all just confident in our abilities.
You're putting up very solid stats in the Pro B. What's been key for you being able to adjust so well, so quickly coming from college?
I think it's just staying consistent in the gym. I don't like taking days off even when I'm forced to, but I think that really just plays a role and it starts to show up as time goes on, and that's kind of what we're seeing right now.
What's it been like being teammates with Brian Butler, probably one of the best undersized bigs in the Pro B?
Oh man, it's been great. He's a great vet, and I'm just glad to have him, especially coming to my rookie year. He's helped me along and with the transition and things like that, so I'm really thankful to have him.
You said that one level of your game hasn't been shown yet. What is that? What is still to come from Malik Whitaker?
Man, the consistency. I mean, I think throughout my collegiate days and even sometimes these days, I get used to playing the 30 minutes and plus, but I feel like I'm not consistent the whole time. I can take maybe 2 minutes off, and I think those are times when teams can go on a run, or I could just be better and just stay aggressive. And I feel like that unlocks another level for me.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
you like to watch Jason Tatum play, but why do you like to watch Brandon Ingram?
Just somebody that's not really physically dominant. He doesn't have the highest vertical. He's not the fastest. He's not the strongest, but he still finds a way to get to his spot. Consistently averages 20, finds his teammates, and I think it's just really inspirational for especially someone who's like me, with similar build.
You're still searching for better three-point shooting percentages. In school, you were more the catch and pop shooter. Mm-hmm. Now you're facing more contested shots. Mm-hmm. Do you see yourself being able to make the next level?
Oh, for sure.
As time goes on?
Yes, for sure.
As a shooter?
Yes, I'm very confident in my work. I'm very confident in my shot. I mean, I shoot every day, so there's no need for me to second guess it.
Here and there this season, you've been defending the other team's best players for the Flashers. How do you see the development of your defensive game in your rookie season in Germany?
I think it's been very good. Coach is on me a lot about that side of the ball. He doesn't really care about me offensively. He fine-tunes some certain things, but defensively, he really just makes it a note to stay on my case about it, and I really appreciate it for it because it shows up.
You played 2 seasons at Garrett College. What was the biggest challenge there, playing JUCO?
Biggest challenge, man, is just you're on your own in JUCO. Everybody's used to high school, and you go home to your parents, and JUCO is not like that. So, I mean, you go back to your room and it's just you. And especially during COVID times when, everything's shut down, you can't go anywhere. Yeah. It's hard mentally more than anything. And so just knowing that you're up there to put in the work and stay in the gym and knowing that it's going to pay off so that way you can play at a higher level, I loved it. I don't regret it at all.
You said that your head coach, Dennis Gibson, is one of the reasons why you're playing your rookie season in Germany.
Yes.
Why was he so big in your development so early in your career?
He just allowed me to grow, and he allowed me to make mistakes. He allowed me to stay confident through all of that too. And he allowed me to come into a leadership role. He let me do what I needed to do the way that I wanted to, and he chimed in, but I really appreciate him for just letting me flourish and be me.
It's a small world. When are you going to go to Aschersleben?
Oh man, I gotta make my way up there. Shout out DeMonte, but
yeah, you were teammates with DeMonte Brown in JUCO, and now he's playing in Germany in the Regionalliga in Aschersleben. Yes. Is he like a brother for you?
He is. I talk to him every day. We always have conversations about the transition to Germany. So man, I'm just glad to see that he actually made it through with me out of Garrett, knowing what we've been through. So it's just really inspirational. It's been a fun process also.
Always a great story when JUCO guys come overseas because it's very unlikely. West Virginia State, you won a title in the Virgin Islands.
Yes.
Talk a little about that.
Oh man, it was great. That was my first time on an island anywhere, so I think the chemistry just went up once we touched down, and it was great, man. We had a hotel on the beach, and I mean, it just couldn't get any better than that. I don't know. It was amazing.
You then went to Fort Lewis and you won the RMAC title, I believe.
Yes.
What kind of experience was that? Because you made another big jump in your game at Fort Lewis.
Yes, it was a great experience. You know, I came in with a different role. Coach wanted me to be aggressive, but he wanted me to be more off ball than I was at my past 2 schools. So I bought into it, and it ended up turning out great. I mean, we won titles, and we were ranked really high, so I love it.
Probably one of the best guys come out of there, DeAndre Lansdowne. He started in Germany Pro B 10 years ago in Harrington Pro B like you. Mm-hmm. And then in a few years he went to BBL and then to top leagues in France and Italy.
Yes.
How big of a role model is knowing a guy like him came out of your school and has reached the highest level in Europe?
You know, I didn't have a really personal relationship with him. I don't think I ever spoke to him, but seeing that he made out at Fort Lewis and knowing that he started where I started off and got to where he got to in his career, you know, it's very inspirational for me. So it just shows me that I just got to keep putting the work in.
One of your favorite slogans is when the challenges are high, it's either be discouraged or be determined.
Yes.
That was from one of your coaches too, right?
Yes, Coach Petrak.
Do you think about that every day or like in tough situations, or how do you take that slogan?
I do. You know, his first year overseas, you know, there's a lot of challenges, and every American that's been overseas will tell you that the biggest challenge is the mental part of it. So every day you got to come in ready to just get better and, you know, to stay consistent, and then just always knowing that there's only 2 options, that the way you attack the day, either you attack it discouraged or you get determined and you make something out of it.
Trevelyan Queen.
Yes.
Where did he play? That's your toughest opponent so far. Where did he play?
He played at New Mexico State, and then he won the G League Finals and G League MVP and a championship with Rio Grande.
Okay, and he's played in the NBA, right?
Orlando Magic.
What was that battle like? What memories do you have of him?
Man, he just fried me.
He fried you?
He fried me, man. Okay. I was 20. I was really young, still in Garrett, and man, I was like, yeah, he went JUCO also, and he had a really hard route, and he's also someone I kind of inspires me to keep going. Same build, same kind of play style, and play one-on-one, and it was just terrible.
Of course, you have to be a little realistic, but what is your biggest goal as a player?
The biggest goal as a player is just to, when it's all said and done, just knowing that I gave it my all. I can't control where I go and, you know, who puts me in what positions, but I just want to make sure that I wake up every day and just put in as much work as possible, so when I'm done and I hang up my shoes, I can look back and say I did everything I could.
Who wins a one-on-one? You or DeMonte Brown?
Oh, me. Me for sure.
Last question, Malik. Most people nowadays, it's either Jordan or LeBron is the GOAT, but Kobe is a great choice, but I think a lot of people usually just choose Jordan because Kobe is too much similar like LeBron. But Kobe is a very special story, and he's your GOAT. So talk a little about why he's your GOAT. What he means to you.
You know, it's just the reason I really picked up a basketball. You know, I'm young, and when you turn on somebody and you watch NBA highlights, he's one of the first guys that comes up in the, you know, late 2000s. And so, man, it was just really inspirational to me, knowing that he came up how he came up. And then he had the story that he had, and he was just really entertaining.
Malik, thanks so much for taking some time. It was very enjoyable and interesting. I wish you all the best this season, and it'll be interesting to see where your journey continues after Fellbach.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Thank you, man.